What's up, comic fans? It's Detroit Madman, and I am back with my third comic haul video. And today it's a little something different. I'm actually going to do a real-time haul finally. This is one I did today at the comic shop. And basically I still have 4 or 5 really good hauls that I want to get to. And I've kept them all separated. And I'm excited and ready to do those. But we got the Avengers movie coming out in a couple hours. And I'm ready for it. But with that being said, I went to the comic shop. We're 2 days before Free Comic Book Day. And my shop is going to have 20 to 50% off every single thing in the shop. And especially the comic books. They're going to have new issues 20% off. They're going to have all back issues for newer comics are going to be 20 to 40% off. And everything that's, like 3 years and older is going to be 50% off. And then all the comics on the wall are going to be 20, 30, 40, or 50% off, which there's some exciting stuff up there, and I'm definitely going to go buck wild. But with that being said, check this out. I got the official Avengers movie shirt today from a theater. It's the Age of Ultron exclusive through Cinemark theaters. And each theater got 50 to 100 of these, depending on how many screens they have. And that is available to people at the midnight showing. But I had some marketing work I'm doing with one of the local theaters here. And the manager said, you know what, if you want one, you can have one now. So I took her up on it, and I'm ready to go. If I make it to the movie in the next few days, I'm going to be fitted when I do so. I got another exciting thing to show you here. Check this out. The eBay haul is getting thick. 1 or 2 more packages and I'm going to be ready to do my first eBay haul. And it's going to be pretty exciting. I got some cool stuff. There's some stuff in there that's not so expensive but I thought was awesome. And then there's some stuff in there that I think you might say, whoa, that's kind of nice. And I'm sure it will be. Okay, so check this out. Comics I got today. This is not an expensive comic. This is like a throwaway comic. It costs $1. But a couple people have said this is a great comic. It's called Manifest Destiny. It's about like a 1800s expedition across, I guess, America. It looks uncharted there, a lot of it. And I just thought the art is cool in it. Like I said, people were telling me that the story's pretty sick. And so I'm looking forward to this. If it turns out to be something cool, I'll be able to get some issues at Free Comic Book Day at a discount. But here's the stuff I couldn't wait 2 days to pick up. I found a new section in my local comic shop, the one I actually go to the most now. And the deal with this is it's where he's been stashing variant comics, such as this one, which I've been looking for. And, without asking anybody and just roaming around the shop, I found a section that had about 50 different variant covers and some stuff I was looking for. So I picked this one up. It's Amazing Spider-Man number 17. It's, as you can see, the variant 1 minute later cover. So that's Avengers number 11. And so the scene depicted is 1 minute later. And there's a whole bunch of these, and there's actually some more that I found there that were priced quite a bit more than this one. So on Free Comic Book Day, I think I'll have to get a couple more at a discount. I thought the kids would like this one. I found this in that variant section that I'd never seen before. It is the Batman, Superman, New 52, number 16 Lego variant cover. And it's got the Lego Batman and Lego Superman on it. I thought it was pretty cool. The kids might like it, so I picked it up. And it was cover price. This one right here, I guess it's a variant cover. It says variant cover on it, but it's a cover swap with a movie poster. Selena Kyle's Catwoman. I think it's Bullet, maybe. The old Steve McQueen flick. And I thought it was damaged at first because it was priced less than cover price. It was $1 under cover price. And but it's actually just made to look that way, like it was a folded movie poster. This one here I paid $1 over the actual cover price, but I thought it was cool. It's the raccoon guy and the Groot guy from Guardians of the Galaxy, and I was never into that, and I wasn't really into the movie, so you have to excuse me. But I thought the raccoon looked awesome in that Captain America pose. It's the all-new Captain America #1 variant. So I saw the movie, and it was pretty funny. And so now I think I'm going to go back and find some Guardians comics, find out about the story of where they came from, and because I think it's pretty cool, and start collecting a little bit of that and see if it's something I like. Next up is this Princess Leia Organa variant action figure cover, and it's #1, and I got this for cover price. And I thought it was cool. I've seen the Obi-Wan, they have it there at the comic shop in a different section, but I've never seen this one until today, so I picked it up. And then I also got this one for cover price too, which, not the most exciting cover I've ever seen, but it's a variant of #1. Everybody says good things about this new Star Wars comic. I'll bust it open and read it. Maybe I'll have somebody draw something on it someday, somewhere. I don't know. But I was pretty happy to find that. I didn't even know it was there until today. Now this one I've seen in a bunch of haul videos recently. And I love the artwork. I love Galactus. And the coloring on this is phenomenal. Whoever colored this is just super colorful. Stands right off the page. It's got that old artwork. Makes it look old. I don't know, 8-bit or whatever. But that's an unbeatable Squirrel Girl #4. And then when I was up at the counter, the owner said, "Hey, you know what? I've got a #1 here. If you want it for $2, it's yours. Then I don't have to go put it away." I said, "Okay, here's $2. Take it." So now I've got a #1, and I've got a #4, but I don't have a 2 and a 3. So I don't know what the story's all about. Like I said, I wasn't even thinking about #1. He just suggested it, so that works out. This next comic I'm super excited about because I've seen it many times in videos, and I always forget the name when I get to my comic shop, and I don't really feel like dicking around with YouTube videos at the comic shop. I actually tried to find it on a YouTube video, and the first 3 I looked at didn't have it in it. I said, F this, I'm just going to, when I see it again, I'll write it down. Second time I saw it, I forgot to write it down. Third time, I finally wrote it down, and today, there it is. This cover here was a little bit more expensive than the other 2 variations that were there, but it was the one I liked the most, and I thought it went really nice with the #2 I picked up, which there was, I think, 2 different variants of this, and I went with this one, which might not be a variant at all. These might be the regular ones, but the way this one was priced, I would think it was a little bit rarer. So this story I'm looking at getting into, I think there's an issue 3, but I didn't see it there, and I forgot to ask the guy when I went up to the counter. And another thing, this comic right here I saw, and I never heard anything about this one before. I've never seen it in any of the haul videos, but the cover was so striking to me, and I love the artwork on it. It's called Hit 1957. It kind of had like a I don't know, I don't even know, like a thriller type story maybe. I don't know. I opened it up and had like a noir feel. And so I picked up the second issue as well, which I loved the cover on that one also. Has a real eerie look to it, and I believe he's dragging somebody by their head, or he's holding a torso by the head. I can't really tell. I would think he's dragging somebody, and it's got that great artwork at the bottom of the chick, so check that out. It's pretty rad. You know me, I love the damsels. So I got that. And then another issue, I was like, I gotta get this because I want to read this as soon as possible. So I think this is what I'm going to bust open. Well, everybody's at Avengers tonight. I'm going to read this before I go to bed. And this is Bitch Planet, and then I got #1, which is a second printing, #2, and number 3, which were all back issues, and I know I could have saved a ton of money if I just waited till Saturday, but I knew I wanted to get into this as soon as possible, you know, read it tonight or whatever. And so I got those 3, and then I believe this one came out this week, which is Bitch Planet number 4. And I leaf through these. The artwork on these is phenomenal. The story looks crazy. And the characters inside look nuts. So I can't wait to start that. I was able to find this. I saw this in a video last night. And I really liked the cover. And I was happy to see that they had quite a few of them there. It's like a 70s movie swap Superman, like Superfly or Shaft or something like that. You know, a little Pimp Master cover, which is always cool. I'd love a poster of that. I think a real full-size poster of this one would be awesome, as would be the next 2. I think this one's another real awesome one, movie swap with the mask. It's the Batman cover. I saw this in a few videos yesterday. I'm happy they had this one. And then I went looking for the Batgirl cover, which is a movie swap with the Prince Purple Rain. And they had one left. There was about 50 copies of Batgirl, and this was the last one in the stack, and it was finally the movie swap variant. And I don't know if these are variants or they're just, you know, they just mix them in, but it seemed like the Batman one and the Superman one, there was a whole bunch. Like every other comic, or 10 comics back, there was one, then there was another one, then there was another one. Whereas this, there was like 30 copies of Batgirl, and then this one right at the back. So I was happy to get that one. And so this is my real-time haul for today. It's, you know, we're right there. It's time for the Avengers movie. I hope some of you guys are out seeing it. Hey, I don't care about spoilers. I'm going to see it anyways. If you saw it and you loved it, post a comment, because I'm going to be looking forward to going to see that. And if you saw any books in here that you have any suggestions on, or maybe to stay away from, or your comments or your suggestions, hey, drop them in the comments. I love it. I'll check them out. And also, if you are doing a comic haul video, I want to see it. So leave a link and tell me, especially if you're doing some old stuff or stuff that I don't know anything about. Please leave a comment in the section. I'll go check it out, and then I'll throw you a thumbs up. So, all right, guys, peace out. Girls, peace out. Have fun at the movie this weekend. I'll be back for another haul soon. See ya.